Hello everyone, my name is Whammy and welcome to moondew. YouTube has been trying really hard to tell me to start a Minecraft channel. You should start a YouTube channel. Start now. Commit to a YouTube channel. Here's tips and tricks on making a Minecraft channel. Well, I already have this channel. I've been doing YouTube for 3 years, but sure, why not? So I am going to attempt to commit to having a Minecraft channel. Well, partially. I still want to make videos of my other games, obviously, but this time I want to try to be consistent about it. And I thought by making this video I could possibly find like-minded people on how Minecraft makes me feel and what I like to do and not do in this amazing block game. My previous attempts, I have tried on occasion to make Minecraft videos, but there has been several things holding me back from doing them more often. One, I get overwhelmed with ideas and things to do like a checklist. There's a million items I want to collect for a single build, and it makes it very hard to get a starter base going, so all of my builds just stay on my Pinterest board and none of them go into my world like I would like. My schedule for games did make it harder. Making more than 2 videos at once will start making me confused. What was I gonna do for that video again? Do I even know which game I'm playing today? Do I even know if I'm going to be playing at all today? Should I edit? I don't know. Maybe that's not so relatable to a person who just views the content, but if you're a person with many hobbies and or ADHD, this is the blockade I deal with every single start of my morning. And it's the exact same feeling because I have many passions and ADHD. My computer, which typically is the challenge for many players, it's she has so many issues like all the time, and I'm like, girl, just throw your fit and be over with it. Sometimes it's a major problem, sometimes it isn't, but it does hold me back on occasion. And luckily, throughout the entire playthrough of this one, did perfectly fine. Only one crash. That's a record. So what's mainly been blocking my commitment to a Minecraft series is I either just want to make a dirt hut that somehow looks livable, or an exponentially large build that would take me months, absolute months. I've tested my habits on my own to see what it would be like if I did start making a series. In survival, I want to collect more than my inventory space can handle. I do enjoy having mods that give me ways of new discoveries, but sometimes they are just too much to keep track of, which adds to my overwhelm, and I can peter out very quickly. I miss what I lose from creative mode though, like being able to fly and easily place blocks without needing to scroll through my toolbar every single time I want to break something. Like, oh no, I put wood in the wrong place, I have to go to my axe. Oh no, I put stone in the wrong place, I have to go to my pickaxe. Every tool that I need, because everything needs its own tool. I don't like it. I just, in creative mode, don't need to worry about having enough blocks, and I don't need to worry about building a farm for literally anything. And in survival, I feel obligated to make a build for a farm, like an iron farm, make it look pretty, or a wool farm, make it look cute. But then that leads to the other problem. I need blocks for that. And to get those blocks, I need to make a farm. And I don't want to make a farm for that thing. And then I'll have to make a build for that to make that farm look pretty. And you can see the cycle continues. Build, farm, build, farm. I am not a fan of being an industrial person in Minecraft. That's just not who I am. That's not who I want to be. But on the offhand, when it comes to creative, I miss the tasks that I have in survival, the purpose. In creative, I have this pestering voice telling me, what's the point of making this farm if you aren't going to use it and you're just playing in single player mode? Then it gets worse. What is just the point of literally any of this? Maybe you should just stop. Maybe you suck. And then it's like, whoa there, chill out. I don't need this negativity, so yeah, that leads me to stopping. But of course, I'm not just building like builds that need purpose. Sometimes in creative mode, I like to build pretty things, and that does bring me more fulfillment than building like a starter base or like a farm that looks cute in creative mode. Anything other than that, I'm like, this is nice. This gives me fulfillment. But I still want to make those other builds. Sometimes the answers to my solutions are the very things that stop me from playing. When I wanted to get frog lights to light up my builds, I quickly discovered just how difficult making that farm would be. But I still tried. Finding the bastion that had a spawner was a pain. It took me real world 3 days. In the overworld, that bastion was almost 10,000 blocks away from my house as well. And so was the very tiny ice spikes biome. I used the ice spikes biome to make the ice railway, and I spent several days making it and making it safe and spawn proof and very pretty so that I would not have to go through the nether and be like, oh, this place is ugly. It was very exhausting. And by the time I placed that last block for that railway, I exited the game and I didn't go back. I haven't opened that world. I don't know where it is anymore. And I don't really care because it made me so upset and I did not feel accomplished. I just felt exhausted. And you shouldn't have to force yourself to play if it makes you feel like slime in your chair. That's just stupid. In the same world, I found that finding anything and farming it proved to be very irritating. Coral is not an endless resource, and warm ocean biomes are, for some reason, very difficult to find. I defeated the Ender Dragon, not because I wanted to accomplish something cool, but because I wanted shulkers for more storage. That's it. When I did the Ender Dragon, I was like, okay, I still have to lock in and find shulkers. And I did not feel really cool about it. I was like, this is just something I have to do and get it over with so that I can progress in the way that I want to progress. And I would like you to guess if I even had a starter house at all. No, I was in a 5x6 cobblestone square by the time I left that world still, and crazy chest monsters everywhere. I even started taking out the walls and just putting in chests there instead. I had a bigger need for getting those blocks instead of actually playing the game and building stuff. I don't know if this considers me like a hoarder or something, or just an excessive collector of things. I'm not even trying to go for something that's rare. This stuff happens to be, limited or just excessive to obtain, So what have been my solutions to that? Well, adding a backpack mod to assist with my inventory problems. I will be in the mines for days usually because I actually love to mine. I find it very therapeutic. It's literally the first thing I do most of the time, but also I didn't do it this time. I didn't go straight into the mines this time. Just try to be chill about this world and take it easy, take it step by step, because by now I would probably be in the nether getting netherite. And I'm going to avoid that for as long as I can. Yeah, so that also puts out another farm. Actually, two. No shulker farms and no leather farms for cows. So what are those things called? Bundles. Yeah, I won't be doing the bundles, and I don't even think they're available in this version. I'm in 1.20.1 because it was the only one with like all of these cool mods. So I'm like, okay, I'll just suck it up and stay in this version because every cool mod is just stuck in the past. So far away from the current versions. I still want to play those, but I'll get to that later. Keep inventory on. I need that. Sometimes I would rather just die than dealing with going back. It's such a hassle. I do, on occasion, in the Zeros mod map, use the teleport option because it's just like, you want to teleport here on the map? Sure, why not? I do that on occasion. Like, if I am in a mine, I'm like, no, I don't want to deal with like having to go mine myself all the way back up, maybe even breaking a pickaxe just to do it. And the journey back is sometimes so awful, but I am trying not to do that as much as I definitely would. You know, I'm trying to enjoy the journey, but there's not much of a journey when you're just mining, you know? Universal bone meal for the plants that don't come in abundance. I love using plants to make a build look finished, and a tree chopping mod to make sure that mangrove wood is no longer my enemy. These two mods cut out several farms that I don't want to deal with. Again, everything needs a farm in Minecraft if you want a lot of said thing. And the idea of having to travel to a place very far away. Oh no, I didn't get enough of this very limited thing. I have to go back to that faraway place, get more. Not appealing. Do not like it. Don't know why that is, so that's why I like teleporting, and that's why I like these mods. I also want to make sure that I abuse the seed map website to find better spawns for any of my worlds. I already do that, but to find the locations of places that I cannot find. When it comes to the mods, those compass mods that show you like place locations, structure locations, and biome locations, I didn't really enjoy it because I'm like, you only gave me one place. I ran out of things to farm here. This place is like 5 blocks. This is not what I need. I need this place to be bigger. And I need more stuff here. Like, if I go to a swamp and there's no witch hut so I can get my black cat, oh no, that's a problem. So, yeah, I'd only showed you, at least at the time. I don't know if they've done any update because I've been like, no, I never want this mod ever again. Anyways, another one of my solutions that I am still trying to make a solution for, but I am socially awkward and have a lot of things holding me back. Multiplayer servers. I find a lot of fulfillment in doing things with other people. I would feel better committing to a farm and making that farm if I wasn't the only one who needed it. If somebody else needed it, it would make me so happy to do it for other people. And I love that. I love doing things like that. That would make Minecraft so much more enjoyable for me and the people around me, whoever that might be. I don't really care. I want to play with other people. I've had bad experiences with people online, and when I was little, I also had very bad experiences with people who were adults and I was a child online. And you kind of put 2 and 2 together on your own if you have a brain. No offense. And this happened in Minecraft servers as well, like the public ones. So me, for myself, high standards. Very high standards for servers. And I like clear communication, just a lot of that jazz. And so far, I've had some struggles finding it on my own. Just, I keep hearing bad things about like SMPs sometimes, and I'm like, oh god, I don't want to be involved in that. But at the same time, let me play with other people. I want to play with people, but also they're strangers. So I'm like, how can I get my friends to stay consistent on a Minecraft server and do all the things that other people do on YouTube Minecraft servers on YouTube? I don't know, man. I tried to start a server. I had struggles every time. It's like, error, error, error. I'm like, what mod are you being pestered about? I'm like, I don't want to take out these mods. They're fun. I don't know why I keep having problems with that, but that's okay. We shall succeed one of these days, won't we? Nostalgia also might be actually blinding me, but I remember a time when I was happy in my dirt hut and looking forward to every sunrise because my hut was connected to the edge of the world if you played like Pocket Edition. It was called what was those worlds called? Well, it wasn't an infinite world, so the opposite of infinite. My days were filled with just looking for food and fighting monsters, so much so that the creeper holes that I had basically made like caverns. They were so deep. It was like a war zone. And I think there's something to be said about the enjoyment of simplicity, and sometimes having no reasoning behind a motive is not always a bad thing. That's what I really want to find out. Can I be happy in a world of my creation, and can I be patient enough to see it through? I can't say for certain that I know that the answer might be yes, but there is something to be said about trying when you probably have a huge chance of failure and disappointment. And if you're watching this for an inspirational speaker, I do not have that kind of criteria besides being honest, but maybe perhaps you prefer that, and I kind of do too. Motivational videos come in all kinds of flavors, even in Minecraft form, and personally, I haven't found much that works for me besides feeling the slight pressure from my YouTube feed to just freaking do it. I still want to do creative mode because I love it so much, but the only creative players I watch make TikToks mostly, so I will dabble in that for shorts if I have time. I do have a TikTok account, FYI, you can follow that. This would probably give me an excuse to work on impulse builds, because sometimes your girl just wants to be dramatic and go big or go home. If you made it to this point in the video, thank you for sticking around. Can you comment which Minecraft YouTuber inspires you the most, and not just for builds? Mine has pretty much been the same since I was a teeny tiny tot. LD Shadow Lady. Recall just about a moment ago I was talking about motivational videos. Well, Lizzie just makes me motivated without even attempting to try. When she started making videos after coming back from maternity leave, it struck me that after her first episode, I was like, this is pretty short. This is a very short video. And then I remembered all the Minecraft videos I watched as a kid weren't ever long. It was always as long or even shorter than episodes of like my favorite like shows on Cartoon Network. So this was what she was actually giving me, well, giving us, was a normal episode of what I was used to as a kid. And remembering that removes so much stress about making a content-filled video longer than a TV show episode. I do not have to force myself to jam-pack for 30 minutes of content just in that amount of time. Like, I feel like when I was just a viewer, it did not seem like a big deal. Now that I make videos, it is a big deal. It is so hard. It is so hard. And I don't have to do that for that amount of time. I can just do 15 minutes if I feel like it, and I actually feel very comfortable doing that as well. So most of the time, my videos will be pretty short for Minecraft, except for this one, which I already expected it was going to be very long since I have a lot to say. Part of my script is just chunks and chunks of paragraphs. I've cut out some of it too. You only have to do one thing to make it a video. Many Minecraft videos that I consume have a lot of things done. Like sometimes I'll see a video where someone makes a whole castle and then defeats the Ender Dragon, and that could just be 2 or 3 videos. This is just an exaggeration, but you get the point. This is not me judging anyone who does this. I just want to make it clear because I love long form content. It's just me saying it for myself that I don't want to do it. And I am not interested in doing something like that. But even then, sometimes that's difficult as a creator to not do what everyone else is doing, even if that formula works. Trends do grow channels. Quick cuts and constant stimuli retain the ever-shortening attention spans, but any creator will tell you they don't want to do that all of the time. But this mainly applies to survival builds and series, and I say series plural, but I really just want this one to be like my only one. The only exceptions would be playing multiplayer with other people. And that's why I like the idea of what I've made for this series. I don't want to do anything else. I just want to do what my old favorite Minecraft content creators did, which was basically most of the time they only had one world. And if they had another world, they stopped the other one temporarily, didn't really touch on it, and then when the other series ended, they came right back. An example of this would be Dogcraft by Stacy Plays, which is still my favorite series. I need to see if there's more episodes. There definitely are, but it's been a long time. It's been a very long time, and I enjoyed that series so much, and I loved all her other series. I was like, great, mix something up every now and then. I love that. That's amazing. And then we go back to Dogcraft, and I feel like I'm at home. Amazing series, by the way. Highly recommend it still. I don't really want to give a clear-cut plan as to what I'm doing with this series, especially because it's just the pilot episode for right now. Even if it says episode 1, it's just the pilot. You know, I'm just testing everything out. I do know about the matcha flavored mod pack, and I like the concept. I like the idea. And execution was not the biggest fan. That's okay. I know that the guy's improving it as time goes on. Might check it out. But at the same time, I don't want to touch anything else. I just want to stick with this and what I know. Other things about this series, I do kind of want to make, like, if I am going to have any long form with it, I want to make it members only. You know, I have to add to that somehow. Right now, I'm just struggling. I do have some ASMR videos. I do expect that the series will be pretty much entirely cozy. I mean, that's like my entire channel. And I hope that you guys like that. If you don't, I don't know what to tell you. You're on the wrong side of YouTube. You can see in the video that I am making a starter build house. A starter... what? House? And I know I will not have enough space for all the stuff that I need to put in it, like all my chests. Next episode is just going to be making a storage house, because this is just the starter house, and it's gonna have like my main stuff in it. I don't even know what I'm gonna put in it, like keep in it. Maybe just some like treasure stuff, but I like that I made like what is a water wheel on the side. Very pretty, very cute. I'd probably add some more gardening stuff around it, make it like a path, whatnot. And a fishing dock. I need to make a fishing dock as well. That was part of the plan, but I was like, oh, I'm really tired and I just want to edit the video. Let's just make the fishing dock maybe on my own. It's only gonna take me like a few minutes. It's not a big deal. But anyways, that's the build that I made. Do you like it? What? I suck at texturing, and when it comes to survival, I just don't want to do it. I would rather do things as they come to me, sticking to one thing at a time, which I don't think anyone would disagree with, but it's a difficult task in Minecraft when wanting to do one thing, you also end up doing multiple things prior, just like my frog-like farm predicament. I hated that. It was awful. I don't want to get into that situation again, but I shall try my best. I will say there are a few things in mind that I do have for the long term, like having seasonal things to do, because that's what I loved growing up so much. I'm really trying to stay true to like every childhood series that I ever watched. And also, I don't mind taking in viewer suggestions for this video when I ask for them, and in this case, yes, I am asking. Typically, when you already have viewers who are also subscribers, they tend to have like-minded ideas, and I keep that in mind. So if you found this and feel very much a like-minded connection, do tell me any advice on what you would like to see, what I can improve on for this video. And if it's about my mic, yes, I already know she has an issue with me. And if there are any QL mods you think would keep my workload from getting too long, I would like to know about them. If you stuck around to the end, perhaps a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it if you did get close to my year-end goal. But anyways, thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.